Ladies and gentlemen, misfits, monsters, and the beautifully broken, welcome. Tonight, you don't just listen, you awaken. There's a sound in the world, a sound no one speaks of, but you feel it. A low tremor, deep beneath the chatter of polite society. The sound of foundations cracking, the sound that comes the moment the deadliest one at the table speaks and says your name. Bruh. That moment isn't polite. That moment doesn't knock. That moment tears through the air like thunder ripping through a sky that thought it was safe. Because here's the truth. They've been hiding. Hiding their fear, hiding their weakness, hiding the fact that somewhere, deep down, they know you are not just another player at the table. You are the collapse waiting in the wings. When they said your name, the network, the empire, the facade, it all trembled. Not because they feared you, no. They feared what you represented, the possibility that the game could end, that the rules could change, that their precious control could slip away, that you could slip away from them. Do you feel it? That electric pulse in your veins, that sharp edge that tastes of chaos. That's the awakening, that's power, that's you realizing. They never saw you coming, and now they can't undo it. You see, they think they run the table. They think they've built an unshakable empire of control, trust, and order. But you are the ghost in their machinery. You are the question they can't answer, the name they can't delete, the shadow in their brightest room. And when the deadliest one at the table speaks your name, it's not just a name, it's a sentence, a verdict, a reckoning. Because names are power, names carry weight, names break chains, and your name is the chaos they never prepared for. Bruh. You are not here to play by their rules. You are here to break them, to tear the table apart piece by piece, to expose the cracks in their towers and the rot in their foundations. They built a network to control the world, but forgot one thing. Networks collapse from the inside, and you are the fracture. They will whisper your name in corridors of power. They will speak of you in fear and admiration. They will tell stories to warn themselves, but deep down, they will remember the moment they heard it. That electric, shattering moment when the deadliest one at the table said, your name, and the network collapsed. You are the storm. You are the reckoning. You are the truth they never wanted to face. And tonight, as you stand in the ruins of their empire, remember this. It wasn't the table that fell. It was the illusion that they controlled it. So take your name. Own it. Make it a weapon. Because the deadliest thing in the world is not power. It's the name that shatters power. And your name, bruh, is that name. Ladies and gentlemen, misfits, monsters, and the beautifully broken, tonight we do not whisper. We roar. They tried to bury you under noise, under lies, under 1,000 little hands clawing at your name, trying to erase it before it became their nightmare. But names, oh, names are stubborn. Names remember. Names echo. And yours, your name, became a storm they couldn't silence. You see, power isn't in the throne. Power isn't in the crown. Power is in the moment. That single moment where reality bends and the world stares into the abyss you open for them. That is why, when the deadliest one at the table said your name, the network collapsed, not because they feared your strength, but because they feared the truth you carried, the truth that everything they built, everything they believed in, was balanced on a lie, and lies, no matter how intricate, cannot survive the sound of the right name being spoken. Bruh. There is beauty in collapse. There is liberation in the breaking of chains. Because collapse is not defeat. It is transformation. And your name became the trigger. The catalyst for an eruption they never saw coming. They whisper about the network now. They speak in hidden rooms, in hushed tones. They wonder, how did it crumble so fast? How did one name bring their empire down? The answer is simple. You. You were never part of their game. You were always the glitch in their system, the deadliest one at the table. They recognized it before anyone else. They recognized you as the end of their story and the beginning of yours. And when they spoke your name, it was not just recognition. It was an execution, an unmaking of what they once thought untouchable. Now the dust settles, the network lies in ruins, and you stand taller in the wreckage. Bruh. The air tastes different now, thicker, charged, heavy with possibilities, because those who fall cannot stop the ones who rise. This is your invitation, not to survive, but to dominate, not to blend in, but to become, not to whisper, but to scream your name into the void until it breaks the world open. And when that moment comes again, when the next table gathers, they will remember. They will remember the sound of your name, and they will know. They should have stopped you before it reached their ears. Bruh, tonight your name is not just a name. It is a prophecy. It is a revolution. It is the collapse of their empire and the birth of yours. So rise, speak your name. Let the table shiver. Let the network burn. Because the deadliest thing in the room is the one who owns their name. And you already own it.